November 17, 1944. 0715 hours. La Gliese Crossroads, Belgium. Fog clings to the frozen earth like a shroud, with visibility limited to 50 yards. Sergeant Maurice Mick Rall, 1st Battalion Royal Engineers, 6th Airborne Division, presses himself into the mud of a roadside ditch. His breath explodes in white clouds. Fingers numb on his Sten Mk2 submachine gun. The growl starts low, a mechanical beast stirring in the mist. Then louder. Tracks clanking over frozen ruts. 3 Panzer VI Tigers emerge, ghosts from Kampfgruppe Paper's 1st SS Panzer Division. Turrets traverse slowly, 88mm KWK 36L/56 main guns probing. Rall's heart hammers. Number 17 pounders. No bazookas. No infantry support. Just him, Corporal Evans, and Sapper Jenkins. 200 yards. Closing fast. You can feel the ground tremble now, vibrating through your boots. The lead Tigers commander scans through his cupola optics, Scherzen skirts dangling like iron skirts. Rall whispers, "Wire. Get the wire." They scramble, unspooling 100 yards of salvaged German telephone cable and barbed concertina, scavenged yesterday from blown-out command posts. Hands raw, cutting into palms. 150 yards. The Tigers accelerate, diesel engines snarling at 2,000 revolutions per minute. Rall's mind flashes to a training demo at Aldershot, wire across tracks. High and taut. They blind themselves. Madness? 100 yards. The lead Tiger fills the world, 54 tons, 100mm frontal armor, mocking bullets. Evans ties one end to a shattered oak stump. Jenkins heaves the other over the road's crown. Rall stretches it chest-high on a tank, 5 feet off the ground. Barbed hooks gleam with frost. Taut as a bowstring. 50 yards. The Tiger commander spots movement, machine gun hatches snap open. MG-34s chatter, .792mm rounds snapping overhead, chewing bark 2 feet away. You smell cordite now, acrid in the fog. Rall dives flat. The wire sings, 3 seconds flat. What happens when 54 tons hits a quarter-inch cable at 20 miles per hour? The wire holds. For one impossible heartbeat. Then, crack. Steel meets steel at 20 miles per hour. The lead Tiger's commander cupola shears clean off, spinning 15 feet into the ditch like a severed head. Shrapnel peppers the fog. Inside, screams cut short as the turret crew thrashes blind. The cable, razor-taut, slices through optical glass vision slits like a garrote. Periscopes shatter. Sights black out. The 50-ton beast veers left, tracks gouging frozen mud, smashing into a hedgerow 30 yards off-road. You hear it now, the panicking Maybach engine revving wild, gearbox whining in neutral. Reverse gear hunts. Too late. Second Tiger plows straight into the sagging wire. Same fate. Cupola rips away. Gunner claws at blank vision blocks. Turret spins uselessly, 88mm firing blind, shell screaming harmlessly into the mist. Collision. Metal grinds on metal. The third Tiger brakes hard, commander standing exposed in his hatch, Zeiss binoculars whipping left-right. Scheisse. Drot, he bellows. But Rall's team moves like ghosts. Evans flanks right, Sten chattering 50 rounds into the engine deck grills. Orange sparks. Black smoke belches. Jenkins lobs a number 36 mils bomb, 20 yards, perfect arc boom. Track snaps, idler wheel mangled. The Tiger slews, bow gunner traversing wild. Rall rolls left, bayonet fixed Lee Enfield ready. Heart pounding. 30 yards. The crippled Tigers burn. Crews bail, 6 SS Panzergrenadiers in camouflage smocks, MP-40s raised. Bullets zip past Rall's ear, close enough to feel the heat. One clips his pack. He fires from the hip. Drop one. Evans nails 2. Jenkins' grenade scatters the rest into the fog. Silence falls. Just crackling flames and diesel stink. Rall stands, chest heaving, staring at the impossible. 3 Tigers, kings of the battlefield, stop dead. By wire. In 3 seconds. But wait. Distant engines growl again. More coming. Paper's column doesn't stop for Rex. How do 3 engineers hold a road against a panzer division? Rall wipes blood, his own or the enemy's, who can tell? From his eyes. The fog thins slightly, revealing a kill zone of twisted steel. First, Tiger's turret ring gapes like a mortal wound, orange flames licking 18 inches up the commander's cupola stump. Second beast lists 15 degrees, one track flung 20 yards into a barn wall. Third smokes sullenly, the final drive housing split open like an overripe fruit. You smell burning rubber and skysfet grease now, thick as sin. Evans reloads, the Sten magazine clicking home. Sarge, that's Paper's boys. The real column's 2 minutes out. Jenkins points, silhouette shapes multiply in the mist. 5 more Tigers. Half-tracks. Panzergrenadiers dismounting, 100 strong, MG-42s barking 1,200 rounds per minute. Rahl's mind clicks like a bolt carrier. No fallback. No arty support. The 6th Airborne 75mm pack howitzers are miles back at the divisional rally point. Radio silence. Just them. And wire. More wire. Rahl snaps. They sprint, bellies low, dragging 200 yards of salvaged B-team telephone cable from a wrecked signals truck. Barbed concertina rolls bounce behind. Hands blister raw. 400 yards back, they rig a second trap, double strand, chest high on a tank, anchored to granite gateposts. Enemy scouts probe forward, 20 SS troops in oakleaf smocks, and STG-44s shouldered. First contact. The Sten gun cracks the dawn. 1 down. 2. But MG-42s answer, 7.92 tracer streams converging. Bullets churn mud inches from Jenkins' boot. You feel the whoosh. Rahl grabs a discarded Panzerfaust 60, rocket warhead still live. Prone fire. Whoosh crack. Half-track SD, KFC, 251-1 erupts 50 yards out, 12 grenadiers were flung like dolls. Germans halt. Reform. The officer waves the curved officer's sword, an actual sword, in the half-light. Vorwärts. A wave crashes forward. 80 meters. Rahl times it. Wire parts like scissors. Lead Tiger, OSF.E, a late model with steel road wheels, plows full throttle. Same symphony of doom. Cupola shears. Vision blocks spiderweb. 54 tons jackknife into burning wrecks. Chain reaction. Second, Tiger snags sagging cable. Turret blind. Crashes sideways. Third hesitates, Rahl nails the engine deck with the second Panzerfaust. A black fireball climbs 30 feet. Crew bails into kill zone. Sten fire mows them. 20 seconds. 2 more Tigers down. But infantry closes. 50 yards. Grenades arc, steel hand grenade 24s, potato mashers tumbling end over end. Blast. Jenkins catches frag in the shoulder. Down screaming. Evans drags him. Rahl alone now, last magazine. 30 SS troops lead burning hulks, bayonets fixed. Face to face. Who blinks first? 1 engineer. 1 road. 1 division coming. Dawn breaks fully, what's his final play? Rahl chambers the last round. 30 SS Panzergrenadiers vault the burning Tigers, oakleaf camouflage blending with smoke. STG-44 assault rifles spit 7.92 curs at 600 meters per second. Bullets tug his sleeve. 1 grazes scalp, hot knife slice. Blood sheets his face. You taste copper now, feel the world tunnel to the Lee Enfield's iron sights. 20 yards. He fires. Misses. Bolts it. Fires. Headshot. 1 down. They spread, flanking through hedgerows. Evans screams from 40 yards back, dragging Jenkins' limp form. Sarge. Radios live, FOB inbound. Forward observer battery? Rahl dares not believe. Last Sten mag empty. He grabs fallen MP40, curved mag slick with frost. Burst fire. 2 more SS crumple, chest blossoms red. But they close the noose. Potato mashers arc, 10 bursting in 5 seconds. Dirt fountains 3 feet high. Concussion punches lungs. Rahl dives into crater, ears ringing silver. Boots thud close. Bayonets glint. He rolls, MP40 hip-firing blind. Click. Dry. SS Sergeant looms, death's head collar tabs inches away. Rahl lunges, rifle but cracking jaw. They grapple in mud. Fingers claw throat. Knee drives groin. Rahl twists free, snatches SS man's own bayonet. Reverse grip. Up through chin into brain. Gurgle. Done. But 20 more circle. Dawn's light reveals the horror, 8 Tigers smoldering, 40 German dead sprawled like broken dolls. Paper's spearhead bleeds out here, at wire junction. Rahl staggers up, bayonet dripping. For King. And Jenkins. Distant thunder rolls, not tanks. Sexton 25-pounder SP guns. 6 barrels. 88-pound shells. Incoming. Germans freeze. Shells scream, air parting like silk rip. Primary strikes. Earth erupts 100 yards back. Secondary on wrecks, ammo cooks off in chain lightning. SS break. Run. Rahl collapses against Tiger carcass, heat baking face. Evans crawls up. Archigoch ing, Sarge. Roads ours. Jenkins stirs, alive. 3 engineers. 1 road held. 8 Tigers stopped. By wire. But paper's still out there. Division strength. Does the trick scale? Or was this just the opening act? Artillery fades to echoes. Smoke hangs heavy, lit orange by climbing sun. Rahl binds Jenkins' shoulder with field dressing, hand steady despite the blood crusting his own face. 8 tiger hulks block the crossroads like fallen gods, tracks splayed, turrets askew, cupolas missing like eyeless skulls. You smell charred flesh now, mixed with diesel and cordite, a butcher's stew. Evans keys the number 18 radio set, voice cracking, junction secure. 8 panzers neutralized. Wire trick works. Static. Then Major Hale's voice, 6th Airborne's S-3, repeat mission. Wire all choke points. Papers bypassed south, 1st SS has 30 more heavies. Rahl nods to ghosts. They loot the dead. German wire cutters. Spare Panzerfausts. MG-42 belts. By 0930, division engineers swarm in, 50 sappers unspooling miles of telephone cable, concertina rolls bouncing behind universal carriers. Rahl briefs them ditches-eyed, voice hoarse, chest high. Taut. Anchor to stone. 3 seconds per tank. Word spreads like wildfire up the chain. By noon, XXX Corps adopts Rahl's razor, wire traps every road from Marquet to Haughton. You see it unfold, 2nd Household Cavalry spots 5 Tigers probing Route N15. Wire sings. 2 down. Crews bail blind into PIAT fire. 3rd Royal Tank Regiment strings cables across N23. 3 Panthers veer off-road, brewed by waiting 17-pounders. Paper rages at Lacarte. His blitz stalls. Fuel runs low, 14 kilometers range left per tank. No bypassing when every meter's a garrote. Rahl's team pushes forward, rigging the Meuse bridges. Dusk falls. Distant flares light secondary kills, Tigers piling up like driftwood. 14 total by nightfall. British 21st Army Group claims 22 panzers stopped in 48 hours. All wire. Rahl earns immediate military medal, citation read over BBC, gallantry beyond duty. One man's ingenuity broke the panzer's spear. But paper adapts. Panthers replace Tigers. Wider tracks. Spotters ahead. Does wire hold? Or does genius breed counter-genius? December 24, 1944. 0400 hours. Rahl's razor stretches thin across 15 miles of frozen Ardennes roads. Sergeant Rahl huddles in a ruined farmhouse near Barvo, breath fogging shattered window glass. Jenkins walks again, shoulder stiff, eyes haunted. Evans scans the number 18 set's dials, static hissing like distant rain. 22 Tigers and Panthers down. Papers blitzkrieg bleeds, 50 kilometers short of Meuse bridges, fuel tanks flickering red at 10 kilometers range. But the SS adapts. Panzergrenadiers now probe first, STG-44s sweeping chest high before tracks roll. Scouts on Kettenkrad half-tracks, 10 kilometers ahead with Flammenwerfer 35s to burn wire traps. Rahl smells it coming, mayonnaise jars of gasoline tang, sharper than diesel. Headlights pierce fog, lead scout, Aufklärungsgruppe paper. Rahl signals. PIAT teams melt into ditches. Wire waits, double-stranded now, razor barbs laced with number 69 grenades. Kettenrad hits first. 20 miles per hour, driver spots glint too late. Wire garrotes forks. Bike flips end over end. Fuel cans rupture, WHOOMPH. 30-foot fireball climbs. Scouts dismount, Flammenwerfers spitting orange death 50 yards out. Flame jets 35 meters sear hedgerows black. Wire melts in sections. Rahl whispers, now. PIAT twangs, 450 grain hollow charge punches scout track. 2nd Kettenrad brews. Infantry scatters. But main force rolls, 5 late model Panther OSF. G, narrow mantlets, steel road wheels. Commanders hang out hatches now, optics high. Spotters confirmed. Lead Panther slows at 10 yards. Draht. Gunner traverses MG-34. Rahl's farmhouse takes rounds, plaster dust chokes throat. You cough grit. PIAT misfires, spring frozen. Panther halts. Wire cutter deployed, sappers with bolt clippers slice cables like cheese. Trap neutered. 88mm KWK-42 booms. Farmhouse wall evaporates. Rahl dives through cellar hole into snow. Evans hit, leg mangled. Jenkins covers, sten blazing. Panther infantry screens close, 40 SS in Panzerfaust teams. Rocket streak. Rahl's world shrinks to survival crawl, 200 yards to tree line. Panthers rumble past gutted wire. Paper rolls again. Rahl's trick pierced. Genius meets evolution. But one man adapts faster than doctrine. What's Rahl's endgame? Rahl crawls through snowmelt, belly scraping frozen ruts, Evans' blood trail marking his path like crimson breadcrumbs. 200 yards to tree lean. Panthers rumble past, diesel growl fading into night. Paper's column reforms, 15 tanks strong now, scout cleared, Faust teams fanning 300 yards wide. You hear the orders barked in German, Schnell. Meuse by dawn. Rahl's mind churns faster than the treads. Wires dead. Panzerfausts looted, 6 left, 150-meter range, 3 kilograms warheads. Not enough. But the farmhouse cellar, before the 88mm KISS, hid something better. Scavenged from a blown Luftwaffe supply dump yesterday, 12 Teller at mines, 5 kilograms TNT each, magnetic. And 400 yards of Primacord detonating fuse. Rahl reaches Evans, tears feel dressing tight around thigh artery. Hold, Corp. 5 minutes. Jenkins covers from snowbank, Sten dry-firing ghosts. Rahl sprints back, silhouette against flares, into rubble. Cellar reeks of cordite and wet stone. Mines clink heavy in hands. He double times to road, 80 yards ahead of paper. No time for perfection. Mines in diamond pattern, 10-yard spacing, Primacord daisy chain between. Buried shallow under 2 inches snow. Fuse trail snakes 50 yards to ditch. Matches struck, hiss. Flame races. Rahl dives. Panthers hit the patch at 25 miles per hour. Lead OSF.G front idler detonates first mine. Orange geyser. Track blows skyward. Second mine chains, final drive housing rips. Panther slews into path of third. Cataclysm. Fuel ignites. 40-foot pyre. Chain reaction, fourth tank crushes wounded lead, triggers 2 more. Ammo cooks, secondary blasts ripple like fireworks. 5 Panthers gone in 12 seconds. Paper halts column. Grenadiers fan wide. Rahl, prone in ditch, light second fuse, backup trap 100 yards back. Hiss. Boom. 2 half-tracks vaporize. SS break contact, dragging wounded. Dawn breaks. Papers blitz ends here, 10 kilometers from Meuse, 22 vehicles burning. Rahl stands amid wreckage, Primacord spool empty. Evans lives. Jenkins nods respect. Sextons roll up, brass-hatted colonel gripping Rahl's shoulder. Lad, you stopped a division. With wire. And wire's cousin. Military medal pin next week. Battle of the Bulge turns. Monty's flank holds. Rahl fades into legend, engineer who made kings bleed with string. But legends carry costs. Some scars never wire cut.